Hospitality and a great meal here today.
Thank you, Joel. Thank you everybody very much. What a beautiful day for the Lesikar Ranch Bull Sale. Isn't it great to be here? We have got some of the finest Angus bulls anywhere in the country. People tell me all the time, nobody raises Angus bulls like the Lesikars do. And you know what? They're right. Absolutely right. Now, before we get going, I want to take a moment to recognize some very special people, because this ranch, this sale, this whole operation, it's all about family, hard work, and great people. First of all, my wonderful wife, Katie. She keeps everything running smooth. She's incredible, and believe me, folks, she puts up with a lot. Then, our son, Luke, who couldn't be here today, a smart young man. He's hardworking and loves the ranch. And then our beautiful daughters, Savannah and Mackenzie. They're part of the future of Lesikar Ranch, and the future is looking very bright. I also want to recognize the people who started it all, my mom and dad, Lynn and Harriet. They built this herd from the ground up and created something truly special. Everything we do here stands on the foundation they laid. Let's give them a big hand, folks. And, of course, my older brother and his wife, Lynn, they've been right here all these years as well. Now, we've got an incredible team here at the ranch. These are the best people, loyal, dedicated, and know their cattle. Starting with Martin Lopez, our Athens manager. Get up here. He does a tremendous job. Jacinto Nunez, the Pouville herd manager, he could not be here today, but nobody works harder and nobody knows his bulls better. We also have Matthew Bagwell down in the ring, the Pouville herdsman, tremendous, great attention to detail, and extremely hardworking. And in the office back there, keeping it all organized and on track, we've got Michelle Harris. She does fantastic work and is absolutely fantastic all around. Folks, these people make the ranch what it is, what we've built, something here that's strong, it's honest, and it's American. Now today you're going to see some powerful bulls, beautiful Angus genetics, the kind of cattle that build better herds, better profits, and better beef for America. We take great pride in what we raise here, and I think when you see these bulls, you'll understand why the Lesikar name stands for quality. So sit back, enjoy yourselves, and get ready to find your next great herd bull. We're proud to have you here, friends, neighbors, and fellow cattlemen, part of the Lesikar Ranch family. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless the great American rancher.
Let's put our hands together for the Lesikars here, especially for such great hospitality. All right, if everybody join me really quick, take off your hats. We're going to go to the Lord in prayer and thanks. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you so much for allowing us to be free in this state, in this country, Lord, to worship you, to congregate with others, to be in the agricultural world, Lord. We thank you for the Angus cow here, especially today, allowing us to have the passion that we have, allowing us to be in this business, allowing us to raise our children in the right way, in the agricultural way. Lord, thank you for all the blessings you give us. Bless these bulls as they go out there and bless those herds, and let them show your shining light in your salvation, Lord. We all ask this all in your name. Amen. At this time, Matt, we'll turn it over to you, and we'll get ourselves right underway and have a snappy sale.
All right. Well, thank you, Joel, and it's certainly a pleasure to be here, ladies and gentlemen. And I know we've made plenty of speeches, and you came here for a bull sale. We're not going to waste your time. Ladies and gentlemen, you do know how it's going to work. You're going to turn your bids into the boys at ringside, and we do have an outstanding staff here today. It's always a pleasure having CCI here with us today. They'll be handling all the online bidding. I do want to disclose this, ladies and gentlemen, that you will see some of the boys at ringside and us up here on the auction block. We are carrying some orders today. There are some people that are not with us here today, and we're going to represent those people as fairly and honestly as we possibly can, so you can bid and buy with 1,000% confidence here today. The boys at ringside, and we do have some of the world's best. Of course, Ray Hale Tenor with the American Angus Association, Phil Stoll with the Weekly Livestock Reporter, and Kenny Dolson with the Oklahoma Cowman. Those are the boys that are working ringside, and Joel, without further ado, here we go, and we're going to kick it off with the first bull.
We have a big-time herd bull here. We're announcing, make sure you know that we're selling 2/3 interest, full possession, and Lesikar Ranch wants to keep 1/3 semen interest, and that would be revenue sharing as well. I think this is a big-time herd bull here. Here is the Salvation, back out of the big-time donor, the PAR Rita 0479. You're going to see 4 full brothers come right in a row to start this sale. But this bull's been special from the day one. He's an 11 CED. He's 1.2 for birth, so he's calving ease. He's top 15% for weaning and top 15% for yearling weight. You love his added growth. He has a carcass weight of 81, 1.16 on his marbling score, 1.65 for his ribeye. He's top 20% for $M. That he's got the maternal added value. He's $238 B, and today he's $391 C. He's really flexible, long-bodied, big-backed, and has a great look, super sound. This bull has done it right every day of his life. Here is the herd bull starting off our sale here in 2025. Here he is, lot 19. This is Lesikar Vulcan.
One good herd bull right here, ladies and gentlemen. The bull sales on. Tell me how much more to get it for him. Right here. I got it done here now. I need $25,000 to buy. Done. I've got 5,000 bid. Fires led 555. $6,000. Here we go. 5 now 7. Now $7,000 here. Done. Now 5. Done. $7,500 here. Done. Now 8,000. Now $8,000 here. Done. Now 5. Now 5 for done. 85 for done. Now $9,000. Now $9,000 here. $9,095. Now 10. Now $10,000 here. Now 10.5. Now 11. Now 11. Kenny, your man's out. Need 11,000. Got 10.5 in the bull. Need $11,000 to buy him. Outside. Let him walk. Come, let him run. Here done. $11,000. Now 10.5 for done. $11,000 here. Done. $10,500. Now $11,000 here. Now 11. Sold him at $10,500. $10,000 buy. Put him on buyer. 608. 608. 608.
You want to go get the bull out for him? All right, let's go to lot number 20. Here is Lesikar Optimus. Here is a flush brother. Here's a bull that's got a lot of growth, 75 weaning, 135 yearling. Look at the marbling score, 1.59 marbling, over 1 for ribeye. He comes to us at $371 C, a stout made bull. Here he is, lot number 20.
Here 20 bull, and now 5, and now 5, and now 5, and now 555 here done, you're done, $6,000 here done, $6,000, and now $6,000 here done, 55 here down, $6,000 on him, now 5, and now 5 here done, 5 here done, $6,500, $6,500, I ended it done, $6,000 here done, 5 here done, take 2.5, 6,000, 6,250, 6,000, 6,250. Guys, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna make one speech, and I'm going to remind you something. There's and this had been this is something that was echoed, and we've been talking about it, and it kind of went public. But there's never been a time in your life you've used so few 600-pound steers to buy your herd bull. Everybody's talking about the amount of dollars that we're spending, but you're not thinking about the amount of calves it's taken to buy your herd bulls. I'm telling you what, it's less than ever. And as we kind of go out and everybody figures out we're going to trade these bulls, we're going to go through on the back half of this sale, and you're going to watch these back half of this bring just as much as the front half. You kind of adjust your sights and look what you're doing. I've got 6,000 bid on the bull, need $6,500, and he's none too high. Now 7,000, let him run. Now $7,000 here. You give me 2.5. That's what you did. 2.5. Now 5. Now $750. Now $500 here. Done $750 here. Done 65, 67.5. Kind of warm up, and here we go. We're real. We're live. The money's on. Here done $750. Now $500 here. Done $6,750 here. Done $700.5 here. Done $750. Sell a good bull for $6,500. 6,11. All right, next one.
All right, go back to front. Here's lot 4. Salvation, same way, 87 weaning, 149 yearling, over 1 for marbling, 1.3, 1.45 ribeye. Matt, big time in his muscle shape, $385 C, and look how good this bull looks. Here he is, lot 4.
Real good bull. Here's one. Make my short list for 5, and now 5 here, $5,500 here, done 55. Now 6,000, and now $6,000 here, now 5 here, done 5 here, done 6,500, and now $7,000 here, done 7,000. Outside, but that bull for $7,000 here done CCI's in now need 7,000. Take 67.5. 6,500. 67.5. CCI's in. Done $500 here done 750. Now $7,000. Now $7,000 here done $7,000 on him. Here done $7,000. Do you want to hear done $7,000? Now here done $7,000. 7,000. Internet, you're out. 67.7 of hair. How did it done $7,000 on it? Now $7,000. Do you want to hear done $7,000? Did it done $7,000? Sold the bull $6,750. 646.
Go right next door, staying with the Flush Brothers. Salvation out of 0479. Here's the Calving East version. 7 CD, 0.8 for birth weight, 1.37 marbling, 1.35 on his ribeye, $356 C. Big and stout. Here he is, lot 5.
Here we go. Got 5 bid on the bull. 550, 5 at $100. Now $6,000. Now 6,000. Now 5. Now 5 here. Now $7,000 here. Done. $7,000 here. Done. 65, 67 and a half. Now 7,000. Now 7 here. Let him run. 7,000 outside. $67 and a half, $7,000 on him. Now $7,000 here, done, 67, 7,700 fair, done, $7,000 here, done, $7,000 on a heifer bull. You kind of think about this as we start breeding more heifers. I'm telling you what, there's a class of animal that's going to get a lot higher. I tell you what, there's going to be less of them come spring, and they're going to be a lot higher. Get 67 and a half bid on a Calving East bull. Needs $7,000, 67 and a half hairs, $7,000 on him. Done $7,000 they want to do here. Done $7,000 that's soldable. 6,750. 617. Thank you much.
Turn the page. Let's go to lot 6. Here's the dominance out of that donor cow, 8441. Calving East with extra frame. Look at the size of this bull. Over 1 for marbling. Here's a big bull. You want big bull to keep big calves? Here he is, lot number 6.
If you're going to sell them by the pound, here's one going to add some weight. I got 5 bid, 55. Done $6,000. Now $6,000 here. Down $6,000 here. Done $6,000 here. Now 5. Now 5 here. Down 5. 6,500 on a big bull. 6,500. 65 at $100. And out here done 65 here done 65. 2. Now 5. Now 7.5. Didn't stick. 67 and a half and a big bull. 5 at $100. 7.5 outside Pat. Now 750. And now here done $6,750 here done. Here in a big gentle bull, and I do mean a gentle bull. Give me 67 and a half into that. 5 at $100. Now 750. And now 5 at $100 here done $750 here done. Now here down 7 and a half on him. I'd had sold a good bull. 6,500. 642. Thank you much.
Back to the front of the book. We're starting on these commerce bulls. Matt, I tell you, these commerce cattle are good everywhere you go in the country. Big time Calving East, 13 CD, 0.8 birth, 91 for weaning, 158 for yearling. He's a commerce out of a capitalist, back to an emblazon, royally bred, maternal, soft, heavy muscle, great in his feet and legs, a great looking bull. What a nice bull coming in. Here he is, lot number 1.
Big numbered maternal Calving East bull. Got 5 bid, 5,500, $6,000. Here we go. Now 5. And now $7,000 here done $7,000 here done $7,000 here done $6,000 here done $7,000. I done here done 7,000. I mean big bellied, soft made, good Calving East. Now 5. And now $7,000 here done $250. And now 2.5. Done 7,072 and a half, and here we go. Let him out. 7,750 right there. I done 2.5 for done 250 here done 250. I done here done 2.5. $7,000 here done 7,250. I'd had 2.5. Sold a good bull for 7,000. 619. Next lot.
Turn the page. You're staying with the commerce. Here's lot 2. Commerce and Blazon broadside. Calving East, 16 CD, 0.2 birth. Big time bull. I love that bull.
Made
lot 2.
real good. Here's one make my short list. He's maybe the deepest flank bull we're going to sell in the whole entire auction. He'll make you some females darn sure awful good. I got 5 bid, 55. Now $6,000. I done 6,000. Now 5 here. Now 7 here. Now 5 here. 75 at $100. Now 8,000. Now $8,000 here. 8,000. Now 5 here. 8,500. Internet. Now $8,000 here. 85 here. 8,000 here. 85 at $100 here. 85 outside. Now take down 5. Take 8,250. 8,000. 82 and a half for a good bull. Now $8,000 here. 2.5 for 8,000. 8,250. Do you want him? Sold a bull. $8,000. 8,000. 640. Next on.
Good eye. Let's go to lot X. If you saw him on our update sheet there at the checkout counter, here's the commerce. Back out of the reserve. Back to the Pioneer. 84 for winning 8. 1.17 for his ribeye. I think, Matt, this is one of the highlight bulls. Real good phenotype here on the lot X bull. Coming to you with another commerce.
One of the very best we're going to show you. Here we go for 5. And now 5 here. 5,500. Now $6,000 here. Done $6,000 here. Now 5 here. Down 5 for 6,000. 6,500. And now 65 for done. He pretty doggone good. 2.5. Now 5. And now 5 at $1 here done. 65. Now 750. And now 5 7 up here outside here done. 7 7 and a point. Now 7,000. And now $7,000 here done. $7,000. $7,000. Now 2.5. And now 2.5 for done. 2.5 for done. 72. 2.5 here. I done $7,000 here done. 2.5. I had 2. Now 2.5. Sold him 7,000. Thank you, Dennis. 635, 635.
All right, turning our page. Let's go to lot 37. Another Commerce. Commerce out of Paxton. Back out of the New Frontier. 11 CD, 1.1 for birth, 88 weaning, 149 yearling. Big time calving ease. Probably the best looking bull in the sale here from a phenotype standpoint. I agree. Don't you think, Riddell? This is a heck of a good looking bull.
He's pretty good. He's pretty doggone good. I got 5 bid 50. Yes. I tell you how good he was. I even found him. Here we go. Oh, boy, he's pretty good. I got 55 bid right here. 6,000. Now 5. And now 5 here. Now 7. And now $7,000. Now 5. 5. Now $8,000 here. $8,000 here. 75. 8. Now 5. Now 9. And now $9,000 here. $9,000. They got 85 bid and I carry the money. $9,000. And now $9,000. Now 5. Now $10,000. And now $10,000 here. Now 5. 10 5 11. And now $11,000 here. Done 11,000 on a bull. Got 10 5 bid on him. Need 11,000 outside with that bull. And out here now $11,000 here. Done 10 5 and now $11,000. That had $11,000. Sold a bull. I sold a bull 10,500. Put him on fire. Number 608. 608. He said he no.
Don't worry.
No. He shook us off.
Don't worry. We got lot 3 coming. Here's another Commerce. Commerce missing link out of an objective. OT 26. Look at the calving ease. 14 CD. Negative 0.6 birth. All the extra growth and the look. Here he is. Lot number 3 of the Commerce.
He's negative for birth. Here we go. We're okay. I did it under. Did it done 5. I did it done here. Did it 555 at under. On now $6,000 here. Did it 5 for did it 65. Did it done 5 7 and a half here. And now 5 here. Down now 7,000. And now $7,000. Now 2.5. I did it in here. Did it done 250. And now 5 for did it 7,500 outside with the bull. 77 and a half. 577 and a half honey. 77.50, 77 and a half. Now $8,000 on him. 8,000 now 2.5. 82.50, 8,250. 8,000 2.5 on him. 2.50 here. 2.5 on the bull. Night had 250. Sold the bull $8,000. 8,000. 640, 640.
All right, turning our book. We're getting on to those Man in Black sons. Here's lot number 9. The Man in Black out of the Scheifelbein Effective. Back to the Legacy. One that has all the extra growth. Over 1 for ribeye. $85 M. He's a big, stout, good-looking bull. Lot number 9.
9's a bull for 5. I did it at 555 here. Did it done $6,000 here. Did it $6,000 on the bull. I did it done 55. $6,000. 55. 6 now 5. 65 at an honor. And now $6,000 here. Did it 65. 6,000. 6,500. I did it $6,000 here. Did it 65. I'll take 2.5. But boy, not very high. Big old long age bull. 6,000's back there. Need 2.5 on it. 6,000. 6,250. And now $6,000 here. Did it 2.5 for done. Did it done 2.5 on him for done. Did it 259. Had 2.5. So a good bull. $6,000. 6,000. 6,11. 6,11. Next
Go
one.
right next door. Lot 8, staying with the Man in Blacks. Man in Black out of the Paxton. Look at the moderation of birth, 2.6. Top 40% for weaning weight. Top 35% for yearling weight. 1.36 for his ribeye. These cattle have a lot of muscle, length of body, and they can weigh. Here he is, lot number 8.
Big, long-sided, big top. Got a herd bull look, and I got 5 bid. 55 at a dollar. I did it in here. Did it 55. I did it in here. $6,000 here. Did it now 5. Did it 500. Now $7,000 here. Did it done 7,000 at a bull. Let him run. $7,000. And now $7,000 here. Did it. He got a big old top in him, and he's long and he's masculine. And I tell you what, female's gonna be pretty good. Give me 67 and a half. 67.50. 65. 67 and a half for you. Hold on. And now 5 here. Down 7 and up on him. We're done. $750. 9 had. Sold a good bull. 6,500. 609, 609. There's a lot going on there.
All right, let's go to lot 7. Back on the Dominus. Dominus out of the Anchor. Back out of the Jower. 589 female. Calving East. 7 CD. 1.1 for birth. 80 weaning. 126 yearly. Over 1 for ribeye and a $90 M. Puts him in the top 10%, Matt. Here he is. Lot number 7, the Dominance.
Oh, here's the Dominance. Watch him, man. I got 5 bid right there. Good bull. 555 at an honor. And now $6,000 here done. $6,000 here done. Here now $6,000 on him. Now 5. And now 5 here. Now 5. 2.5. Now 5. 5 at an honor. Now 7. Now 7,000. And now $7,000 here done. 7. Now 2.5 outside with him. And now $7,250 here done. 7,070,250. And now 2.5 for done. $7,000 here done. 72. 2.5 here. Done. 2.5 here. Now 2.5. Sold him at $7,000. 634.
All right, Matt, let's turn to lot 15. We're going on our books to the Magnums. Here's a bull raised right here in Athens. Here's the Magnum out of the OCC big time. Back out of the Emblazon. Love the Calving East. 10 CD, negative 0.7 birth. With all the growth, look at the dollar M, lot 15.
He's negative for birth. He darn sure awful good. I'm telling you what, thick and good. I like him. Mercy sakes, 5. I ended it in there. Done it at 555. Now 6,000. Now $6,000 here. Done 6,000. Now 5. Done it at 6,500. Now $6,000 here. Done it at 65. Now 7. I ended it at $7,000 here. Done it at 67.5. And he's negative for birth. And he's got a lot of look. 65, 67.5. And now 5 here. Down 7 and a funny. Done it at 7.5. Done it at 67. Now 7,000. And now 7,000. You don't ever worry about that feller on there. Here, he's always good. 67.5. Now 7,000. Now $7,000. I knew that it had done. He's going to be running for political office here pretty soon. Now 72.50. 72.50. 72.50. You're out on the internet. And now 2.5. I like this Kevin East bull. 7,000. 72.50. And now 2.5 honey. My end of it near 2.5 honey for 2.59 had sold a bull. $7,000. 637. 638. 638.
All right, go right next door. Here's lot 16, raised right here in Athens. Magnum out of the Rebound, back out of the Emblazon. Calving East once again, 9 CD, 1.6 for birth. Here's a good-looking bull. Here's lot 16.
Real deep-bodied, heavy bull. I got 55, 5,500, 6,000. And now 5 are done, $6,000 here, done, 65. Make no mistake, I got him right there in the front low at 6,000. Need 65 at $100 on the bull. Now 7,000. Now $7,000 here, done, 7. Did you do it? Now 7 here, done. 67.5, 5, 7.5, 5 at $100. Now 750 outside. I did it done. 5 at $100 here. Did it done. $700.5 here. Did it done. 500, 700. Now 7,000 internet. 7,000 and watch him go. And now $7,000 here. Did it 60. $750 here. Did it done. $7,000. And now $7,000 here. Did it done. 7.5 here. Did it done. $7,000 died had. Sold a good bull. 67.50. 616. Don't confuse it with 919.
Go right above. It's lot 14. Here's the Magnum Bow, the Tehama Tahoe. Back out of the Rebound. 1.6 for birth. 5 CD. 87 for the dollar M. Well, here's a bull. Got a great look and lots of maternal. Lot number 14.
$5,000. 5. Right now, did it at 55. I did it under. Did it done. $5,000 here. Did it at 55. $6,000. And now $6,000 here. Did it at 5,500. $6,000 on him. 5,500. $6,000 to buy. I ended it near down $6,000 here. Done it at $6,000. Got 55 bid. Take 57.5 right there. 5's right there. 55 at an honor. 5,500. Got 5,000. The money's on. 555. I ended it near. Did it done 55. And now 5 for did it done. Take 2.5 and watch the bull out. We've got the money. The money's on. 5,000. 52.50. And now 2.5 for did it $5,000 here. Did it 52. 2.5 on him. My dad sold him 5,000. Where are you going, Phil? 613 going on order. Thank you much.
All right, go to lot 10. Here's the Wildcat. Back out of the Perseverance. 9 CD, 1 for birth, 82 weaning, 146 yearling. He's over 300 for a $1 C. Good-looking bull. Got him scored well. Raised right here in Athens. Who doesn't want a Wildcat?
Yeah, real good Cavanese bull for $555 at a dollar. And now $6,000 here done. We're gone. 6,000 now 5. And now 5 for 65 for done. Take 2.5. You want to do that? Now 5. And now 5 at a dollar here done. 65 Texas. You're out. 65 at a dollar. Now 750. Now 7,000 Kenny. And now $7,000 here done. $7,000 here done. Now 2.5. And now 2.5 outside with that bull. 7,000. 7,250. And now 2.5 for $7,000 here done. 72 $50 died. Had 2.5 honey for $250. Total good bull. $7,000. 632. Thank you much.
All right, let's go to lot 11. Staying with these good Wildcats. A Wildcat consensus back out of the Thunder. Royal Maternal Breeding. Calving Ease 9 CD. 0.7 for birth. Here he is, lot number 11.
True heifer bull for 5. I ended it under 555 here. $6,000 here. $6,000. Now 5. Now 5 here. 2.5. 2.5. 5 for $6,500. Now 7.5 here. I ended it done here. Done 750 here. Done 500. Now 7.5 on him outside. But that bull 500, 750. And down 5 here, down 7.5 here. Got a big old hip and he walking out for a heifer bull. 67.5, 500, 7.5 honey. And now 500 under here, down $750 here, down 7.5 on him. But I did 750. Sell the bull, 6,500. 637, next lot.
All right, lot 18. Rydell, this is the dual threat I was telling you about. Good looking dual threat and blaze on objective. Big time calving ease. 15 CD, -1 for birth. Has all the credentials. Over 1 for ribeye. Good looking. Got him marked real well. This is lot 18.
Be absolutely the best Cavanese bull I've showed you yet here today. Here we go. I mean, the numbers are real. I got 5 bid. 55 at a dollar. I ended it in here. Done it 55 for $6,000 here. Done it $6,000 here. Done it $6,000 here. Now 6. Now 5. Now 7. Now 7 here. Done it down 7 here. Done it now 5. Now 8 here. Done it down $8,000. Now 8. Kenny, did you give me 8? 7 now 8. Now 5 here. Done it down 85 at a dollar. Now $9,000 here. Let him run. Now 9 here. Done it 8,500. 9,000. Take 7.5. You want to do that? 5, 7.5. And now 7.5 here. I ended it at 85 for done it down $750 here. Done it down 7.5 on him. I had soldable 8,500.
They know the good bulls. That's a heck of a bull. Let's go to lot 21. Talk about good ones. Here's another Salvation, another flush brother. 0479 son, 1.7 birth, 6 on his CED, 1.32 marbling, over 1 for ribeye, $367 C. Here's a bull, modern frame, really thick and super attractive. Lot 21.
5's there, 55 down, $6,000 here, done $6,000. Now 5. Now 5 front rows in here, done 5 for done $6,000 here, done 65 when you can. Now $6,000 here, done 65, 6,000, 2.5 honey. I ended it in here, done 2, you get 2.5 here. Now 5 here, 65, 2.5, 5 at a dollar outside, but that bull for 5. Now 2.5, 5 at a dollar here, done $6,500 here, done 65 at a dollar died had $250 here, done 5 at a dollar died had 6,500. Soldable 6,250. Bid on a lot of bulls. Next lot.
All right, let's just stay with those Salvations, Matt. Here's a Salvation set apart, 2.8 birth, 90 weaning. You want big growth on all the pounds. Top 5%, top 10% for yearling weight, 155. Lot 23, the Salvation.
5. I ended it in here. Done it at $5,000, 55, $6,000 here. Done it at $6,000. And now $6,000 on him. I ended it in here. Done it at now 5 for done it at 65 at a dollar. And now $6,000 here. Done it at 6,565. Take 2.5 and let him go. Now 5. And now 5 at a dollar here. Done it down 5 for done it at 250 here. Down 5 at a dollar. And now 2.5 here. Down 5. Now 750. And now 5 at a dollar here. Done it down $750 here. Done it at 65, 67.5, $500, $750. Y'all done. And now 5 here. Down 7 and a bunny here. Done it down 759. Had 7.5. Sellable 6,500, 604 online.
All right, let's go right next door. Lot 25. Here's the Kenny Rogers out of the great donor E187. 85 winning, 149 for yearling, 86 for $M, over $300 C. Big and stout and long body. You're going to love these Rogers sons. Lot 25.
I like that bull. I tell you what, he's a little thicker. He's got a little more length of body, got a little more top, got a big old butt in, and I got 5 bid. 55, $6,000. Here we go. And now $6,000. Did it do it? Down $6,000 down 5. Down $5 outside, but that bull 65. 6,500. And now 6,000, 2.5. You want to do that? 250. Now 5. And now 500 under here. Down here. Down 6,500. Now 5. Now 7.5. 500. 750. And now 5 here. Down 7 to the bunny. We're down to 65. We're down 750. $9 had 500 down 750. Sold a good bull, 6,500. California, put him on buyer, 650.
All right, let's go right below. Staying with these Kenny Rogers. Here's lot 26, flush mate, 85 winning, 148 yearling. Look at the balance profile. Here's a good-looking bull. Here's lot 26, the Kenny Rogers.
Sure a lot longer, sure a lot bigger. Topped, here we go. Got 5, high under at 55, $6,000. Now $6,000, here we go. Now 2.5 for done, 2.5 for done, 2.5. On $6,000, here done, 2.5. Got him right there in the front row to your right, Kenny. 62.5. 6,000, 62.5. You got a lot going up there. Near to go. 2.5 there. Down. Let him run. Now $6,000 here down. 2.5 here down. $6,000. 60. Now 5. Now $500. Now you got to be 565. 6,500. $6,500 in the bull. Now 2.5. $500 here down. 6,500. Y'all done tonight. Had 250. 6,500. You want it. Now 2.5. 5 here down. Sold the bull. 6,250. 609.
Staying with the Kenny Rogers, let's go back up and get lot 12, another flush brother. Kenny Rogers, E187. Here is the calving ease version, Matt. 6 CD, 1.1 birth, still a 80 for weaning, 138 for yearling. Got all the growth, the stoutness. Look how thick he is over his top and his back and down through his stifle. Here's a good bull, lot 12.
Big hole, long, stout, good thing for 5. I did it in here, did it in 555 here, $6,000 here, did it now 5 for did it done 2.5, and now 5 for did it 65. Let him run 2.5, 500 on now 2.5, 500 here, did it get 2.5 bid right there, 2.5 fell, and both of them been at Kenny, just so you know, both of them been right direct to me, 2.5, 500 on now 2.5, 500 here, did it 62, 2.5, 5 here, down 2.5 here, down 500 9 had 5, now 750. Now 7.5, now 7.5, now 67.5, sir. 500, 7.5. We got him in the back now. 500, now 750. Now 5 here, now 7 upon him. Done. Soldable, 6,500. 646.
All right, we're starting on these Crossfire Sons. Let's go to lot 27. We're going to run a group of flush brothers to you. Here's the Crossfire back out of the Gabriel Total Discovery Donor, 548. Calving Ease, 9 CD, 1 for birth mat, over 1.6 for marbling. Here's a bull, $375 C, and all the good look, lot 27.
Sure enough, Cavaney's got the Cavaney's look to him. Here we go for 5. I did it in there, did it done, $5,000 here, did it at 555 now $6,000. Now $6,000 here done here. Take 7.5, 55, 7.5. Now 6,000, sir, 2.5. Now 5, now 7.5. Now 7.5 here. Ray Dale's in here done 5 here. Now 7.5. I know what it done here. 67.5. Now 7,000. Internet's in. 7,000 outside. Now $7,000 here done $7,000. Do you want him? We're done $7,000 here done 67, 7.5 here. $7,000 I had. Sold him at 67.5, 604.
All right, let's stay with these Crossfires out of the 548. Calving Ease once again, lot 28, 1.3 birth. Look at the weaning weight, top 20%, top 15% for yearling weight. $356 C. He's got all the numbers, the length of body, and he's calving ease. Here he is. Here's a true spring long yearling, lot 28.
Smooth made bull for $5,000, $5,500, and now 55. Now $6,000 here. Now 5 here. Now 5. He didn't get in. 65. Now $7,000 here. Now 5 for done. $7,500 outside for that bull. $7,075. And now $7,775 here. Down to $7,000. 2.5. 72. 2.5 here. 5. And now $7,500 here. Down to $7,500. 75. Now $750. And now $500 here. Down to $777 and a pair. Down to $75. 77. 7 and a pair. Down to $750. Sell a good bull. 7,500. 630, 630 next lot.
Don't worry, we got another one coming. Here's lot 30, Crossfire 548, 85 for his winning weight, 146 for yearling weight, over 1 for marbling, $352 C. Here's a bull. It's Matthew's favorite. It's lot number 30.
Big marbling, big ribeye. Got 5. I did it at 55 and $1 here. Did it at 5,555. Now 6,000. And now $6,000 here. Did it now 5 for did it at 5. Now 7. And now $7,000. Take 67.5 on the internet. You want to do it 6. 65, 67 and a half here. Now 7,000. Now $7,000 here done outside, but that bull for $7,000. Now $7,000 here done 67, 7 at a fair done $7,000 nine had $7,000. Do you want him? Sold the bull 67 and a half, 604. Boy,
all right, let's go to lot 31. Another crossfire, 548, 82 this time for the winning weight, 142 for his yearling weight, $355 each, 1.62 for marbling. You want the big marbling in those cows. Here he is, lot 31.
Pretty good bull right here. Got 5 bid there, 55 and under. I ended it at 55. Now $6,000 here done. Now 5 for done 565 and now $500 here done 65. 6 is there. Now 565 and under. Internet, you want to do it. I ended it done 500 here done 6,500. Y'all done 6,065. Take 2.5 real quick. Now 5. Now 7 and now 500 under. Now $750 here outside. But that bull got 5 on the internet. Now 7 and a fair. Now 500 under here done 67. 7.5 for done 500 under. Now $750 night had. Sold a good bull 6,500. Put him on buyer number 604.
All right, let's turn the page. We're going to go to lot 34. Here's a fireball out of the great donor, the E180 Dean's Black Cap Female, calving ease, 11 CD, 0.9 birth, 1.54 marbling, just under 1 for ribeye, $312 C. Here's a really nice bull, lot 34.
555, $6,000 here done $6,000 on a bull. I done $6,000 here done $6,000 here done. Pretty good calving bull. Look at the care. I done $6,000. I done 55 for done $6,000. Now 5. Now 5 for done 2.5 for done $6,000 here done 2.5 outside, but that bull internet want to do it. Now 5 for done 5 here done 2.5 5. Now 2.5 5. Got Kenny's way at 62.50. Need $6,500 on a calving bull. 250, $6,500 sir. Now 2.5 5 here done 250 here done 500 nine had. Sold the bull 6,250. 631.
All right, turn to lot 39. Here's a Magnum I like really well. Calving ease. He's a Magnum Paxton. Back out of the rebound. 14 CED, 0 for birth. Balances look, stout made. Jason, this is the last time we let Lynn do the sale order. This bull, lot 39, should have been way farther ahead. Bring on the Magnum bull, lot 39.
I tell you what, Joel, I thought this bull was pretty good, and you're not joking when we talk about the sale order. You guys kind of stuck around and you haven't bought a bull yet. You're about to get rewarded pretty well, but this is a pretty good calf right here. You kind of walk around him, you get him in the pen. Here's a bull. You kind of appreciate the way he looks. I got 5 bid in the corner. 555 at $100, 6,000. Now 5. Now 5 for done 65 at $100 here done $6,000. Now 5 for done now 7. Now $7,000 here 67 and a half, 65 7.5 outside. Put that bull. Now $750 here done 7. Now $7,000. Now $7,000 here done 7,000 in. Now 2.5. Now 2.5 for done 72 2.5 here. I done 2.5 for done 7,250. All done. Y'all 2.5. I done $7,000 here done 2.5. I'd had $7,000 2.5. Sort of good bull, 7,604, 7,604.
All right, let's go back up and get the last of that. It's crossfires. Here's lot 32, calving east. Once again, this is out of the Primrose Female, back out of Lesikar Practical, 13 CD, 0.2 birth, over 1 for marbling. Really nice bull, lot 32.
5. I did it in here. Done did it 5 here. Done did it 55 here. Done did it $6,000. Now 5. Now 5 here. Down $6,000 here. Done did it 65. Now $6,000 here. Done did it 6,500. 6 is there. Now 5 here. Done did it 65 here. Done did it done. Take 2.5. You want to do it? Now 2.5. Kind of look here what we're doing. Internet. I mean, sure shot heifer bull. Got now 2.5 5. Now 5 outside. But that bull for 5. I ended it in here. Done did it 250 here. Done did it done 5 at $100. Now 5 at $100. Now 5 at $100. Now 750. Here done did it done 507 and a half 7,000 and now $7,000 here done did it done $7,000 not had $7,000 on him here done did it done 7 sold the bull 67 and a half 615 6750 615.
All right, Jason, this is another example. Lot 24. Here's the Kenny Rogers out of the capitalist, back out of the anchor. So far down the sale order, Lynn, you're going to get cut out of this decision making. 96 for weaning weight, 170 for yearling weight. top 2% for each, over 1 for ribeye, $343 C. Well, here's a bull who's got all the stoutness and all the look. I got him marked really good for his phenotypic score. Here's lot 24.
Outstanding growth numbers in that bull. I've got 55 bid. Needs 6,000. Now 5. Now 7. And now 7,000. Daughter here done. 7,000. Daughter here done. 7,000. Daughter here done. 7,000. And now 7,000. Daughter here done. Take 67.5. 5. 7.5. 500. Now 7,000. And now 7,000. Daughter here done. 7,000. Daughter here done. 7,000. Internet. Good bull. Let him run. 7,000. 67.5 hair. 7,000. Daughter. And now 7,000. Daughter here done. 67. 7 and a fair down. 7,000. Daughter here done. 7,000. Daughter. Do you want him? Still a good bull. 67.50. Whoop. I had 67.5 with Phil's man. You got to be 7,000 if you thought you were in. 7,000. So no, 67.5. Phil? 645. Thank you, sir.
All right, go back to lot 17. Back on these good dual threats. Dual threat broadside glory. Calving East, 7 CD, 0.9 berth. Got all the balance and all the look. Here's a good Calving East bull. Lot 17.
Big, long bull. Good bull. Sure shot. Heifer bull. Got a little more top. Got a little more look. Can I get 5 bid? 55. Now 6,000. Now 5. And now 5. We're done. 65. We're done. We're gone. I ended at 6,000. 65. Take 2.5. And now 2.5. We're done. 2.5. We're done. 250 hair. And now 6,000 here. 6,250. 62. 2.5. $6,000. 6,250 outside with him. 6,000. 2.5. I ended it in here. Done. 250 here. Done. 2.5. So good bull. $6,000. Put him on buyer. 631.
All right, let's get back to those good Magnum sons raised here in Athens. Let's go to lot 43. Here's a Magnum out of the big time, back out of the Paxton, 84 winning weight, 149 yearling weight, got all the good look. You know what kind of replacement females these Magnum sons will make here. Here he is, lot 43.
Big growth numbers, 555, now 6,000, now 5, I knew done, 6,000, down 5, done, 62, 2.5, 5, now 7.5 hair, now 5 hairs, 7.5 hair outside, but that hole, got 5 on the internet, now 7.5 here we go, now 5 hair, now 7.5 on him, 65 here, now 7.5 on him, done, 750, you're done, hold through 750, sell the bull, 6,500, 650.
All right, let's go to lot 38, a Magnum out of the Paxton, back out of the Mandan, calving ease here, 8 CD, 0.8 for birth, good-looking bull, raised right here in Athens, lot 38.
Yeah, for bull it is, 55, 555, 6,000, here, 6,000, and now 6,000, here, 6,000, 6,000, done, sure shot, heifer bull, hang on, 6,000, here, done, internet, look what we're doing, we got a heifer bull right here for 6,000, 55, done, 6,000, here, 6,000, here, 6,000, got 5 bid on the bull, need 55, the money's on, and we're gone, 555 at a donor. 555, 55, 55, 5,000, 55, hold on, hold through, not had. I ended it done, 2.5, for done, 5,000 here, done, 215 here, done, 2.5, sold the bull, 5,000, where are you going? 613, going on order.
Going down lot 40, here's another Magnum, 88 for winning weight, 148 for yearling weight. You want pounds to pay, here he is, lot 14, the Magnum. Raised right here in Athens.
Big bull, watch you, man. 4-0's the bull. Good bull. Little wider, little deeper, little stouter. Get 555. Now 6,000. Now 5. And now 5. You're done. You're done. 6,500. Take it down. 5. And now 6,000. You're done. 65. You're done. When you can, go ahead. Show him the door. 6,500. Take 2.5. You want to buy 6,000. 6,250. 6,000. 2.5. I ended it done. You're done. 2.5. I ended it done. You're done. 2.5. I'd had sold the bull. $6,000. 631, 6,631.
All right, let's go to lot 41. A Magnum out of the Impact, balancing his EPD profile, good looking. Goes back that great OCC Jetstream cow, raised right here in Athens. Got him marked pretty good. Here he is, lot 41.
A little better, a little deeper. Got 55 bid. Now $6,000. Here we go. I ended it. Now 5. I ended it in here. Done did it 65. Let him run up. Got the money. 6,000. Now 2.5. Now 2.5. Done did it 6,000. Here done did it 62. 2.5. I ended it in here. Done 2.5, all in, all done, all through. Here, 215 had. Sold the bull, 6,631, 6,631.
Go right next door, lot 42. Magnum out of the rebound, back out of the great rebound cow again. Line bred on the bottom side. Here he is, raised in Athens, lot 42.
Little deeper, little better. Here we go, 5. I ended it in here, 55, 55, 55, now $6,000 here, $6,000. I ended it on here, got 55 bid right there in the corner. Need 7.5 outside when he can. 55, 700. I ended it in here, 7, money for $750 here, soldable, 5,500, 631, 5,500, 631.
All right, let's go to lot number 48. Here's another dominance bull back out of the impact. Calving East, 7 CD, 0.8 for birth. Big and stout and long, raised right here in Athens, lot 48.
Little deeper, little thicker, little bigger butted. I know that it done real easy fleshing now. I got 5 bed. 55 for 5 for 55 here to go. I know that it in here. 5,500. Now 6,000 outside. I know that it in here. $6,000 here. 55 for $6,000 here. 55, $6,000. Y'all done. Y'all through not had. I know that it is $6,000 here. 55, $6,000 soldable. 5,500, 631. 5,500, 631.
All right, let's go to lot 47. Sorry, lot 45, correct. Here's the dual threat back out of the Eureka. Big time calving East, 12 CD, negative 1.7 on that birth weight. Here's a nice calving East bull, lot 45.
Sure shot, heifer bull, negative for birth, long, smooth made bull, got 5 bid, 5,500 now, her down, 5,500, now 5 for 55 for done, you're done, now $6,000, now 5, now 5 here, 2.5, you'll do that, 62.50, sure shot, heifer bull, 62.5, now 5 for 65, hit it at 10, outside for the bull, I under the 2, half 5 under here, down to 6,500, 250, 6,500 not high, I under the 2, and half 5 for down, soldable, 62.50, put him on buyer number 604.
All right, let's go to lot 47, the last of the long yearlings. Here's a dual threat out of the practical, calving East once again, 8 CD, 1.5 for that birth, nice long body, fresh made bull, lot 47.
5, I under the 5 here, 55 for down here, $6,000 here, down to $6,000, get 55 bid, 6,000, let him rock. I under the $6,000. I under the $6,000 here, now 2.5 for down to 2.5, 62.50. Now 2.5 for down to now 5 for down to 6,500, sir. Now 2.5 5 for down to $500 here, down to 5, soldable, 6,250. Put them on buyer, 631.
All right, you want to get fresh genetics. We're coming your way. Here we start with the yearling bulls, lot 49. Here is the first of 2 flush brothers. Here is the Wildcat out of the Dean's Black Cap, E180. Let's talk about his figures for a second. He's 10 CD, 1.8 for birth, 80 weaning, 140 yearling. He's 1.62 marbling, over 1 for ribeye, 1.11, $237 B, $368 C. Here's a herd bull. Here he is, lot 49.
And you know the best thing about this, I'm going to tell you something, you guys. They brought them to you in a manner that's going to work. These bulls that we're going to show you from here on out, you take them home, you can kick them right out to grass and not worry about them. You don't have to feed them, you don't have to pamper them, and you darn sure ain't going to worry about them falling apart, because these bulls that we're going to walk to you are hard as nails. But the quality of this deal is absolutely outstanding. You're going to like this deal real well. Got 5 bed. I under it in here, 55, $6,000 here, now 5 for 5 here, now 7. Now 7 here, down 7 here, got 60. Well, I tell you what, I'll take 2.5 on the internet. I got 6,000 down there with Kenny's, man, and y'all come just a little bit click behind. I'll take 2.5, 6,000, 2.5, now 5, now 65, now 7.5 and outside, Matt, 7.5, 67.5 on the bull, 500. 67.5 here, hang on to the done 5 here, down now $7,000 here, down to the $7,000 on it, and now $7,000 here, down to the done here, down to the done. You know them $10,000 bulls we sold today? That's what they looked like just a while back. Now give it here to the done, give me 7,000. Now $7,000 here, down to the 67 at a pair, $7,000 sold a bull, 67.5. Good job.
Hey, don't worry.
604.
Lot 50's coming next. Flush Brother. I think this bull has a slight advantage of phenotype. 12 CD, 0.3 birth, 1.51 marbling, $205 B, over $300 for $C. Lot 50, another herd sire.
Phenomenal heifer bull. Got $5,055, $6,000 on a bull. I under the $6,000 here, done the 55 for done the $6,000. Now 5. Now 5 for done the done here. Kenny, I got the two gentlemen down there. He looked right at me and bid it to me. The fella right there, 6,000's right there, 65 at an honor. 6,000, 65 at an honor, 6,000, 65, need 2.5. I under the near, done the 250 here, done the done 2, now 5 for done the done 5. Now 750, now 7 at a pair, outside of the bull, 65, 67, now 7,000, now $7,000 here, done the 67, 7 at a pair, done the done, $7,000 9 had sold a good bull, 67.50. 614, next line.
All right, if you like those salvations, you're going to love these Stapletons. They're thick and square and deep, so balanced. 9 CD, 1.5 for birth, over 1 for marbling, over 1 for ribeye, $328 C. Lot 51, the Stapleton.
Great big top, easy flesh and good bull. Got 5 bid, 55, 7 at a pair, $6,000 on a bull. I under the near, now 2.5. Now 2.5 for done the $6,000 here, done the 62, 2.5 for done the done. Pretty doggone good bull, 62.50. Now 2.5 on him for done the let him run, 6,000, 2.5 on it. I under the done 2.5 for done the $6,000 here, done the done 2.5 for done the done 2.5 on him for done the 259 had. Sold good bull, 6,000. That might be the best work you did all day. 620, good job.
Go right next door. Stapleton's out of the impact. Big time calving. He's 14 CD, negative 0.4 birth. And he's out of 94 for his $M. Big time maternal. Good looking bull. Lot 52.
He's negative for birth. I got 5 bid, 55 now, $6,000 here, done the $6,000 on the bull. I know that it done $6,000 here, done the $6,000 here, done the $6,000 here, done the $6,000 here, done the done. You get 55, 6,000. We're gone outside of the bull. I know that it 55, $6,000 here, done the done. Penthouse 6,000. 2.5. I ended it done here, done it 62.50. Now 5. Now 65. Internet 65. 62.5. 65 at a dollar paid. Now 5. Now 750 here, done it done 5 here. 67.5. Now 7,000 internet. Now $7,000 here, done it 7,000. Now 2.5. Now 2.5 for done it $7,000 2.5 on him. I'd had soldable 7,604. 7,604.
Hey, don't worry. Here comes lot 53. Staying with the Stapleton. Stapleton out of the practical, out of OCC Rancher. You talk about one that I had marked really well for his great phenotype. Deep-sided, soft flank, got the big belly shape, over 1 for marbling. Here he is, lot 53.
Incredibly easy, flesh and heavy, deep-bodied bull. If you're going to make feeding cattle, I'm telling you what, you want to sell cattle that are heavy, and you want to make cattle that are going to feed and kind of do it right. Here's one kind of right there that's going to leave you mark, and I'm telling you what, he kind of fixed a set of cows, and boy, give you something to look at. I got 5 bid here, 55 now, $6,000 on a pretty doggone good one now. Now $6,000 here, $6,000. I ended it in here, done $6,000. Now $6,000 here, done $6,000 here, done $6,000. I ended it in here, done. I tell you what, if you buy them for what they can do, that bull right there can do more than any bull we've sold. In terms of being big-bellied, deep-bodied, he's slick-haired. You're never going to have to worry about hair on the bull, and he's going to weigh something now. That bull's going to get big, and he's going to do it right. Give me $6,000 on him, and boy, he's right now. I know that it is $6,000. Here, that it find now $6,000, $5,000, $6,000. Take $5,500, $5,500, $55. Now $6,000 outside. I know that it in here. That it is $6,000. Here, that it right there. Here, that it $55. For $6,000 9 had sold him $5,500. Put him on 631.
All right, if you don't like the birth weight, coming back to you, here's a calving East Stapleton, 10 CD, 0.6 birth, over 1 for marbling, 1.14 for ribeye. Here's a good-looking bull. I got him marked real well. Lot 54, the last of the Stapletons.
5, I ended it in here, done it at $5,000 here, done it at 55, for done it at Sheer Shot, Heifer Bull, 55, and now 5 for done it at 55, for done it at 5,000, 55, 6,000, and now $6,000, let him run, $6,000 here, done it at $6,000, 6,000, 55, 6,000. I know that it done, $6,000 here, done it at 55, for done it at 7.5, 55, 7.5, Phil's way now, 55, 57.5 on a heifer bull walking out. 5, 7.5 on him, 55, 57.5, I'd had 750. Syllable, 5,500, Phil. 607 got here early.
All right, let's go to lot 58. He's the best-looking bull in the pen, in my opinion. Here's the man in black out of the Eureka. Back to the old Twin Valley Precision E161. Here's one I have on the footnotes, Range Bull Prototype, and that's what he is. Think about what this one looks like at 2 years of age. Big, stout, and super burly. Here's a good-looking bull, lot 58.
Super long-sided, super deep, super stout, good bull, 5,500, 5,000, $5,500 on the bull. I know that it entered 55, 5,055, now $6,000 here, $6,000. Give me 7.5. You want to do that? Now 7,000, now $6,000 here, $6,000 here, 6,000, now 2.5, now 2.5 for 250, now 2.5 for 6,060. He's none too high for as good as he is. 6,250, 6,000, 2.5 outside, 2.5. You want him? Now 5 for 65, boys, 6,500, and now $6,500. I got 2.5 bid right there. You got to be 6,500, 6,500, 65. I ended it in here. 2.5, 5. I sold the bull 6,250, 631.
All right, let's go to lot 57. Here is a Kenny Rogers out of the reserve daughter, back out of the Jower 353 Traveler female. Look at the calving. He's 13 CD, negative 1.1 for birth. Here's a bull that has all the right look and the numbers, lot 57.
Oh, 5-7. Like this bull real well. Like this bull real well. Here we go. And he's a negative 1.1, but not very often you put that much hip, that much shape, and still keep him calving. He's pretty good. And I got 5 bid. The internet, you come alive. This is pretty good. 2.5, 5, 7.5. Now 6,000. 2.5, 65 and under. Now 5 and under here. 65 here. Now 750. On now 7 and a pair. Now $7,000 here. Done here. Down here. Down $7,000. Now $7,000 here. 67 and a half. Now 7. Now 2.5. 5 here. Down to 75. Now 77 and a half. Now 5 here. 7 and a pair. Outside with the bull. Now 5 and under here. Down to 77. 7 and a on him. We're down to 75. We're down to 77. 7 and a on him. We're down to 759 had sold the bull 7,500. 640 next lot. Here's another
two bull warning. Here's lot 59. A great man in black out of the Paxton, back out of the OT 26. Over 1 for ribeye, 84 for $M. Here's a bull with extra maternal and all the look. Lot 59.
5.9 it is for 5. And now $5,000 here. 5 for now 5,500. And now 5 for done. Big old long sided bull for 55. I under it in here. 5 for 55 for 55 for 5,000 5,500. And now 5 for 55 for 5,055. I got 5 bid right there. Now, I tell you what, I got 5 bid right there. Got to be 55. Will you take 2.5? Now 5. Now 55. Now 7.5. Now 57.5 and outside with the bull. 55 for down $750 here down 7.5. Sold the bull 5,500. Put him on 631.
All right, last bull to sell here today in Athens, Texas, and he's lot 60. Commented earlier today, one of the best looking bulls on the video when we took him on video day. 13 CD minus 0.3 birth. He's $83 M. He's out of man in black, back out of the broadside, back to anger. Think of the maternal, think of the power. Here he is, lot number 60.
5. I ended it in here. $5,000 here. 5 here. $6,000. Now 5 for 65 internet. Now you're out. I got 6 with Kenny's man. Now 5. Now 5 for 65 for done. Take 2.5. You want to do that? 6,000. 2.5 internet. Are you all done? 6,000. Now 5. Now 5 at $100. Now he's got to be 5, Kenny. Now 5 at $100. Now 750. Now 5 here. Down 7 at a pair. Internet, you're out. 67.5. Peach, you're out. 67.5. He's kind of getting high coming. 67.5. Peacher out. Outside with the bull. 65. 67.5. Kenny's man now. 65. 700. Now 7,000. And now $7,000 here. Now 2.5. And now 2.5 for the 72.50. Internet 7. Now 5. And now 75 at $100 here. Down to 75 here. Now 750. And now 77. 7 at a pair. Who made the sale order? 77.5. 577.5. And now 5 at $100 here. Down to $750 here. Down to 77.5. Internet. You want to do it? Sold a good bull, 7,500. 619. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and Joel and the crew and family and each and every one of you here today, we certainly want to thank you for coming. Please make settlement up in the office. Certainly thank you for coming. Please travel safe.
Make sure you guys go there and see the ladies here in the checkout, and then